GingerGM.
Oh, hi everyone, I'm going to try some Blitz. I've been doing a lot of analysis videos recently, as I'm sure you're aware. It's always fun to play a bit of Blitz, isn't it? And I'm going to play until I lose 2 games. As you may have seen, my rating has taken a bit of a, well, about 150 point drop. So I'm hoping this session I'm able to get over 2500. So, but I will stop as soon as I lose 2 games. So place your bets now how I get on. Kind of an interesting position, this one. Probably my king is worse placed than my opponent's, but I'm happy he's closed it down. I was more worried about him opening up lines, because then he'd have a big hole here for a piece. So yes, I'm just going to play until I lose 2 games. That's the idea. And so what rating do you think I will finish on? Will it be worse than what it is now? Quite possibly. Will it be better? Who knows? Okay, so my opponent wants to come in here. This is his idea. So let's allow myself a knight e7. I can always take that and just drop the knight back to e7, or maybe this first. Let's do this one. I don't know if I want to keep this bishop or not. It doesn't look great at the moment, but it kind of has potential, I feel like, you know, because he's put his pawns on dark squares over here. I feel like my bishop may have potential on the king side. Okay, his other knight's coming in. Now, it's time I got castled somewhere, no? Or do I go bishop g5? Let's get rid of the dark squared bishops. I think this is probably a good positional thing to do. I want to leave him with this bishop, because then that bishop might be quite bad because of these 2 pawns. So this is something I'm sort of thinking of at the moment. So he's trying to get rid of the bishop. Okay, let's just finish development now. We'll have to let him get rid of that bishop if he wants to. But then you can see my bishop comes in. Okay, so and he wants to castle. Probably a relatively equal position, this. We've both got some pawn weaknesses. And I'm going to go for his g pawn. And maybe my h pawn will become weak later on. Okay, so I'm kind of expecting something like that. I don't want to get too weak on the c file, so I'm going to step out of the way there. And my opponent's, I think, played quite a clever idea there, because he's going to try to get his pieces into c7. So I'm going to change my mind. I don't want to give him an attack against my king. So I'm bringing my rook back so I can just meet it with rook here. Now, other problems I kind of have, I don't like my knight being here, but I don't see how I can get that one back in the game yet. So we just have to play on. I mean, if I ever move this knight, then I give away the f5 square as well. No. So we're going to enter into an ending. Okay, so I think e7 is a better square for my knight. It's a little bit more centralized, so I'm moving it there straight away. Okay, his queen comes in. So can my queen now come into c3? No, he's stopping that for the time being. Queen b6, try to get in this way. In these queen endings, it's often about whose queen can come in. And he's got this check, which is a bit annoying. I'm going to keep my bishop for the time being. And I want to get my queen again into the position, maybe even a5. These 2 moves look quite tempting, but the main idea is queen d4. Okay, he has 1 check, king a7. If he checks now, okay, so this looks very risky for him, because I have queen e3 and I'm going to win this bishop, no? None of his checks scare me. Okay, just got to move a bit quicker now. Oh, he has this check. That's the one I missed. Okay, how strong is my h-pawn going to be? Not strong enough, I feel. Okay. Yeah, his pawn's looking a bit scary, yeah? Obviously this ending is pretty bad. Pretty bad. I need to stop him moving the e-pawn. Okay, any chance there? Well, on time maybe. I'm trying to bring my bishop around to c6. It's too slow. Okay, that is a bit of a surprise because it allows me to queen. Good chances to this is winning, I feel. Is it? I don't know. Don't know my endings, do I? Oh, he's got the opposition. Shite. That was silly. Silly of me. Now I have the opposition, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I won on time, but that was a little bit dirty. But I'm going to take it. That's the first win. Okay, he doesn't want to play again. He's pulling a strop. No, I don't want to play, you dirty flagger. Wonder what that was. How was that ending? Obviously, I was a bit lucky, a bit fortunate to win that one. Okay, he does want to play again. Why not? Or will he abort? Is he a aborter? Are you going to abort on me, son? Oh no, or are you going to let your time run out because you're a very bad loser because I won on time? You know, it's so rude to win on time in Blitz, isn't it? I mean, what a disgusting behaviour in a 3-minute game to win on the clock. Oh no. I mean, come on, Blitz chess, it's all about the flagging. It's all about the flagging. And he didn't even offer a draw. And this is kind of, I kind of find this behaviour really quite bad. So let's have a look who this chap is. I mean, he knows he's playing me. Either abort now. Okay, I don't know, he hasn't got much details there. But either abort or play. Don't waste a minute of my life. You know, what's wrong with you, man? Just because you're a bad loser. It's you know, you lost one game. We all lose one game. You bloody numpty. Go and get a life, son. Get a life, son. Get a life. So anyway, we won't play him again. Hopefully not. So, will I get above 2,500 by the end of this session? That is the question. Okay, I've got a good player now from Argentina, FM, Stuf. At least he played a move. That's good. So, good. I like this variation. This variation is a load of fun because you give up a pawn, Trompovsky style. You've probably noticed I'm playing this bishop g5 move a bit more than London's system. I like keeping things a bit fresh when I'm playing Blitz. I like experimenting with ideas. Okay, he doesn't want to take this pawn. Now I could take his knight. Let's take his knight. Why not? Okay, this is his idea. And he's got some dart squares. Now, if he gets d6 in, he's quite comfortable, but can I stop that at all? Can I stop that in a clever way? Well, I can't see how I'm going to stop that. So maybe his opening seems to have been reasonably successful, no? Because if he gets his bishop to g7, he has this lovely dart square bishop. So should I be looking for e5? Takes, knight e4, queen b6, compensation. Do I have any? I can't see it. So what about if I move my queen first? Because now I want to play e5, but I've gained. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice now. I think I have to. I mean, I don't want him just to get bishop g7 and this lovely diagonal. And on the last variation, at least I gain a tempo because I can castle. I'm trying to do something quickly because positionally I'm feeling I've given up my dart square bishop. Maybe I should have just retreated rather than taken on f6. If I don't do something quickly, my opponent will play bishop g7 and get a very nice position, you know, quickly. So that's why I played with some urgency. Now Now I've created some mess, so I'm quite happy here. Compared to what it was before, I got good development, so I created some mess. This is good. It's good to create mess. And do we keep the queens on? I feel like we keep the queens on because his queen is bad. And if I get a chance, I'll play e6 here, try to get the g6 square. And okay, this is a game. It's game on. Interesting. Okay, so he's taken that, but I do now have this square for my knight. Maybe d6 is coming. Are my knights really good? Who knows? Okay, now here he gives this square up. Let's try to get it. Let's try to move my queen to a more active idea. Okay, so he's come here, so I'm going to come back now. I'm trying to entice him forward, so I have this square forever. And this square. You know, every time you make a pawn move, you weaken a square. By playing f5, he has weakened g6. I don't know how important that is, but it is a square. So this knight can't be budged easily, and my other knight can come in here. Now I expect he'll take it if I move my knight into that square. I expect he'll go rook takes. So he's also going to castle. I think the exchange sack rook takes is pretty okay for him. I need to just get my queen in. This is okay. What about I go rook here first? You know, I don't need to rush this knight g6. Okay, now let's try play on the other side of the board. Okay, here, coming for this pawn. I have to play this to keep things a bit messy and complex. Or am I just bluffing? Maybe I'm just bluffing here. After d5. Yeah. It's annoying. That is annoying. My plan's gone wrong. My plan has gone wrong. I should have just gone knight g6 earlier. Problem is if I castle, I run into f3 as well. So not quite good enough. Okay, so this is probably my best bet. Now here f3. I know f3 is very annoying. He's gone g3. That's also very annoying. But I have this one. Time. I've got to move quick. Got to move quick. I think I'm alright. I think my position's good now, because what does he do with his bishop? So somehow I've managed to trick him. Somehow. But I mean, it's still this position is still a mess. I want to sack something back because his king is in the middle, and to gain the initiative, this seems like a decent idea to me. Okay, now I can have some fun, surely. I can win his rook. Let's do that. Simple way of doing it. Get the queens off, and that simplifies the task in hand, and there's not really anything he's going to be able to do here, especially with the time. Good stuff. So okay, well I fought back there, but obviously at one moment I was losing. That's what we want to see. We want to see a man who plays the grob. Good on you, son. Good on you. We like a bit of grob action. I'm going to meet your grob with Harry. Well, you saw the video on this. I know where Timur played this one. Now, I'm not going to let this g6 sack happen. We're just going to play a normal, sensible move here. Should we push on h4 and get into the spirit of the opening? Why the hell not? And, well, this is a unique position. That's all I can say. Okay, we'll take that one. Thanks. Why the hell not? Now, of course, he can win his pawn back, but then he loses his bishop. I don't think he'd want to do that. you know, taking on c6, I take, queen takes, bishop d7, and he has these. This bishop is a really good piece. Is it worth a pawn? I wouldn't have thought so, but he does. Okay, well, I'm happy. I'm happy to see this. Later on, where is he going to put his king? My king can go here safely if I want to. I might not wish to do so. Where's he going to put his king? Because he's lost his very important defender. So long-term wise, that idea of his seems quite shaky. And how am I going to develop? Maybe here, e5. Okay, well, let's get the bishop here. This knight is a little bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, so e5 and knight e7. That's best. And now I'm threatening bishop c6, and we can already see the power of my bishop then. Now, knight here, knight takes here. It's only a pawn. I'm not really worried about that pawn. Let's do it anyway. Go bishop f5 or something, and try to just play for quick development. So okay, so this is the idea. And I'm hoping here he's going to be overloaded somewhere, but I'm failing to see where now. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have given away 2 central pawns for nothing. You know, maybe not the best idea. Giving away 2 central pawns just for the hell of it. Okay, but I don't know. This is still weird. This pin is this. Oh, he's got a check. This is his idea. C6. He's still in a pin. I'm saying that very cautiously. E5. Bishop takes h3. I don't know. It looks a little bit suspect for me somehow now, but it's still very tactical. You know, but I think my position was good. I shouldn't have just given him. You know, I got a bit too carried away. So he's going to play here, is he? Is this his idea? Well, then I certainly will have some play, won't I? Bishop takes d3 for a start, threatening mate. This looks okay for me. I'm happy here. Just flick this one in. Can't do me any harm. I say, then he wins a piece somewhere. Because now I have these 2. This is alright. This is worth 2 pawns. I'd give away 2 pawns for this any day of the week. Any day of the week, eh? Okay, so he's defending. There's just castle. Why not? And knight here, e4. Knight here takes. That's going to get quite crazy. Don't. That was an move. Do you know those kind of... let's do it. You know those kind of moves? It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll play anyway. Relying on my 1 check here. Can he castle? Can he? Can't he? Can he castle? Can he castle here? Don't ask me what accent that was, because I'm not even clear myself what that was. Well, diggity do. I really didn't want to allow the queens to come off. I mean that's for sure. But I don't see why really much choice. Oh, bugger! He's got that one. Okay, well we can keep some. Yeah, that's annoying. We keep a little bit of tension, but I certainly missed he had that one. Okay, still fighting. My pieces, fortunately, are very, very active. Okay. Let's play it here. Take that one, thank you. And try to go for his h-pawn. Some chances, but here... It's quite good. Here, rook here. Wasn't sure I could take that one. You know, I was not sure. It's all about time, isn't it, really? As my opponent is showing. Now I'll take it. What? That's what happens when you pre-move, sucker. Oh, check. Go away! Bloody hell. What have I done here? What have I done? So annoying, no? Ah, had a great position. Even the ending was alright and just threw it away. It's crazy, yeah? Yes! That's what we like to see. Stalemate me, man. That's why you never give up too early. My opponent's saying nice there. I doubt he really means that. But okay, so I still haven't lost one game yet. So we're on a roll. We're on a roll. And if I'm not going to lose a game like that, maybe that's a good sign. Okay, I'm going to play the Korchnoi Gambit. This is a gambit I have a lot of fun playing. And again, if those of you who've seen some of... Who did I have this against? I had it in one of my streams, and I got a very good position doing this. Let's just play in the centre. Pawn on g5 must be good because it kills his knight. That's the way I'm figuring this position. So he's trying to come here. Let's open it up. The ending should be a little bit better for me. Only a little bit. What do I do? F4, the most aggressive move? Maybe. I'm not sure it was the best move, but it's the most aggressive. With the idea of trying to pressurize him as quickly as I can by developing speedily. Of course I can win this pawn on e5, but I don't think I want to rush doing that. I say that, I'm really tempted to take it now. Let's take it. Let's take it. And I'll get rid of his bishop. This looks okay because he hasn't really got many squares. I've got double pawns, but that stops his knight coming in. And my pawns, I quite like my double pawns here because the reason I like them is they cover a lot of central squares. All of these squares are now under my control. What's he trying to do? There I just go b3, I'm not worried. So should we play for the h pawn now? Okay, b3. He's trying to come to d7, is he? That's maybe a better square for his knight, but just gone here to stop anything coming into this square. Okay. Now I'm thinking if he goes rook g7, hold it up, what is my bad piece? It's my knight. I think my knight's not doing anything. Where do I want it? I want it here. How do I get it there? Okay, he's found an interesting idea. He's going to put the bishop there, but then I can go knight g3. So we'll play for this. Knight on g3. I need to try to dislodge this. I mean, I can always sacrifice, which I think is all right. But why sacrifice when I can do it in this sensible way? I actually had this move. This is even stronger. It just kill the game off, really. Oh, he has one check. That's nothing. You know, this is a killer move. Killer. Doo-doo-doo. Thank you, sir. So we continue our run to 2500. You know, let's get some sharp stuff in. Smirnov. Okay, now I always get tricked here with some queen b3, so I'm just going to guard against some, you know, any tricks there. I mean, I'd rather have my bishop on g4 in these positions, but I didn't do that, did I? Okay, I guess I got d5. I got d5 always, and we get a French-like position. Should we go for French? Don't like it though so much with this one. His openings work well, isn't it? Quite an interesting little opening he tried there. You know, non-theoretical little opening. Okay. Where he's gained a little bit of extra space, you know. So I'm relying on my pieces to cause trouble for him. So I'm not sure what pawn I want to push. I mean, I don't necessarily want to go. Okay, let's go here. My knights, I want to get my knights working into f4. And I really want to come in. So if I want to do something, I'm just going to do it. Let's do it. Let's go in. No point going backwards. That would not be clever. Okay. Now, is my knight a good guy or a bad guy? Find out, won't we? We will find out soon. Trying to move my queen somewhere. I'm not even sure where. Somewhere to attack him. He wants to go bishop here. This is clear. So I'm gonna get out of the way of that one, because if the bishop's here, he might have e5. In this case, if he goes e5, at least I have the g6 square for my king. Okay, now there must be some tactics here. Knight takes g2. It is screaming to be played. King takes knight check. Can't see it working. Screaming to be played though, it really is. Do I just play here? Okay, let's do this one. Couldn't get knight g2 to work. I wouldn't be surprised if it was working, but I could not get it to work. And again, this position just is screaming, isn't it? For something. What's it screaming for? Well, my idea is knight takes g2, so he's defending that for the time being. Kind of, maybe I don't have enough ammunition here. Bishop d3 doesn't help. I need to get some more pieces in. Short time, so I'm going to play f5. Maybe it just gives me a chance to get the rook in to the attack. Okay, and now I have this diagonal, which I like the look of. Do I care about that? No, I don't. So let's put it there. And again, knight g2 is my main idea. So he's trying to block that up. Weird position, yeah. Okay, I'm going to step out of the way. I'm just sorry, I have to move a bit quicker here. He's defended, hasn't he? Defended well so far. Okay, now I really need to have a big bang here, or I can't see it. Can't see it, and I obviously don't want to exchange queens, but you know, I don't see another option. So I've got to play super speedy now not to lose this one. And even then, okay, I'm glad he kept the queens on. It gives me some swindling chances. My piece is now looking very funny. Got me quick. Go queen takes pawn, please. That'd be nice. There's a big sigh. Okay, I think he got me. Right, that's the first loss. The first loss. I'm going to resign there. Don't have enough time. I sort of played a little bit too slow, didn't I? A little bit too slow in that one. So as soon as I lose one more, that is it. I'm determined to get to 2500, so let's see if I can do that now. Oh, go away. Oh, okay, he's moved his queen here. That's a weird move. Let's try to punish him for moving his queen out early. He's quick, this guy. Okay. All right. Picking up pace. Weird opening, wasn't it? Weird exchange French. I mean, exchange French is not a draw by any means, but I don't find the positions very interesting. I mean, that's the simple fact. You know, I find the positions quite dull and dry. Symmetrical pawn structures I don't mind playing, but exchange French, it's not very exciting. It's not very exciting. Okay, this is more exciting, as we can see, because again, any change in pawn structure is a good thing to get some dynamic features in the position. Got a very nice knight. Yeah, my ratings take a real slump, hasn't it, recently? I mean, I'm playing terribly when I stream. That's one reason it's taken this massive drop. And I don't know, what other reasons are there? Well, I don't know really. I'm crap. That's potentially another reason. Okay. Now, can I take this one? Probably not. Let's do this here. Why? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Just okay. At least I try to open up. I might have a bishop takes h3 coming at the right moment. I've got time advantage as well, which is quite nice. So I'm quite happy here. I'm quite happy. This pawn gave me the chance to push through now, and this must give me some decent attacking chances. For example, pawn takes, queen takes. Well, we'll see. And I'm going to play here, and now I don't want to exchange queens. Queen here, rook here. Bishop takes g2. That's okay. So we'll go here. I can pick this guy up. Right now, oh, he's going to swap queens. Bugger. Okay. Now, how do we keep tension here? Don't want to allow him to swap queens. That's the move I missed, clearly. Can't see anything that I can do. I have to allow him to swap queens, where he's going to have a much better ending. Oh well. Let's try to do him on time. Now this is okay. I mean, he certainly has not made the best of this ending. He's offering a draw, but I'll play on a little bit. because these endings, of course, this is a draw. It is now. It's the dead draw. I just have to be careful where I move the king. Back ranker. Watch out for the back ranks there. He might get himself in zugzwang if he's not too careful. King e1's the only move. But then I got h3. So he's put himself in some tricky zugzwang position here. This one. And g2. And I don't know how he stops the pawn. So, yeah, I mean, that ending, of course, is a dead draw. But with the time situation and everything, it makes no sense to take the draw. And the final position, as we saw, was completely losing for him. Okay, so we're now playing someone else. We're playing. I don't like this opening. This is one opening I struggle against. We're playing someone from Serbia. Sorry. Okay. Now I have a dark square bishop. Let's use it. Don't want to give up my dark square bishop. Thank you. I'm going to play this, even if it loses a pawn. This is like a typical pawn sack in these positions. Which my opponent has refused, probably wisely. And he can take this pawn, but he will have to play g5, which weakens his king side in order to do it. So he's trying to block things up. And I see an idea, so I'm going to go for it. And also this leaves f4 options available as well. Because I have the dark square bishop, I'm naturally trying to open up the position somehow in these structures, and f4 seems to be the natural way to do it. So let's go for that one. And now I don't want to give him this square, so I take with a pawn. A little bit better for me this, because he can't. If you think about what he can move, and you should always be thinking about this when you're playing, it's not clear. So hence this is a good idea. I don't want to give him this pawn, so I'm just going to try to keep my pawn structure as solid as I can. Now rook takes is possible, but I just want to stop everything over here. You can't move this knight because the bishop takes f6. He's finding the most active moves that he can, but at some point I think he's going to struggle. Okay, now I like my knight on b5, so I'm trying to come this way. I think I have time to maneuver because, as I said, he's struggling a bit finding good moves. Yes, he has an open file, but he can't use the open file. Can't move the knight. His bishop is dead because it's looking at my pawn. So I'm just going to take my time to either come this way or even kick his rook away with here. But I'll probably come here because when he takes, I get a nice pass pawn. Other things I'm thinking about here. Okay, so now I will take control of the open file. I'll save this until I need it. I'm really always thinking about the king. Okay, now he has gone for this, but does that not make his back rank weak? Okay, this must be right now. 2 bishops. But I'm more concentrating on his king. And also, I'm thinking about bishop here ideas, trapping that guy. Okay, let's try. Is this wise what I'm doing? Not sure. Now takes, check, king f8. Anything with that? Yeah, I don't know if my idea was wise, to be honest. Something allowed him, allowed him the possibility to push this guy, which is really a bit stupid of me. I was too hypnotized on playing this one. I don't know why he didn't go a3 straight away. I mean, I'm not saying this is still maybe. He's got knight c5. Oh dear. Why do I do this? Okay. Have to play some... Ugh, is all I can say to that. Queen A4. Queen A4 and B3. And he's found it. Bugger. Okay. Annoying. Throwing away a great position here. I mean, just Queen A6, of course. They'll try to blockade. My king, my king. Oh, my king as well. It's crazy play from me. His knights are so good here. Wants to take this one. It's really hard to defend this position. Especially with the time. Don't mouse slip as well, that'd be ridiculous. Okay, let's keep going. Man. Just try a trick. Okay, there we go. Not a great blitz session there, but okay. Well done to my opponent. Thank you for watching, guys. I can do some more analysis videos. Don't know why my ratings dropped. Bit of a yo-yo. At least I won some games there, so it wasn't entirely terrible. But I'll be back. I'm streaming tonight at 8 PM, so I hope to see some of you guys then. Goodbye.